Alright, what's going on everybody? We're making another tutorial video today. This one is about the new video clip player and the new video mixer on the synth. So this is new content as of the most recent release, so you have to be at least at version 1.3.2 to get this stuff. But yeah, so the major new feature is that you can now play video clips from the synth. So let's dive into how you do that. So first of all, you go to the video configurator. Things are now arranged a little bit different. You no longer arrange your cameras. Your cameras are automatically loaded into these slots, and then you can load various modules in the new video module. And you can do things like mix video cameras with video clips and stuff like that. So video clips, in order to play video clips, you have to put them on a USB stick. So I've got a USB stick plugged in here. I'm not going to show you just because I don't want to move the camera around. But once you have clips on your USB stick, you go to this little clip configurator right here. And if there are clips to import, you push this import button. It can take a little while, so I've already done it, and I'm not going to do it right now. But yeah, put clips on your stick, put it in the USB drive, then hit import. So right now we support MP4 files, MOV files, and what else? Let me actually check that real quick. And MKV file. So I'll probably get AVI at some point, but it's not available right now as a version 1.3.2. There's also a couple glitches with the file names, so don't put spaces in your file names of your video files, and don't start your video file names with numbers. I'll fix that in the next release, but as of release 1.3.2, that is definitely a known bug. So once your clips are on your USB stick, you hit import. It can take a while to import them. And just so you know, like, importing doesn't copy the files to the hard drive on the synth because there really isn't enough space. It basically decompresses them on your USB stick. So you need approximately 7 or 8 times the size of your video file available on your USB stick for that to succeed. But you only have to do it once, and then after that, your video clips are ready for use. All right, so let's just dive into the video mixer real quick. So the video mixer is a new dedicated patch that is basically just a cat party patch, except it starts with a video texture, which is just me at the moment. We'll go in there and change it, and then puts that through a effect. But right now, we can just go in here, and all of our video sources and our video clips are loaded here. So, and any place on the synth that you could have used video before, like in any of the instruments and any of the texture sources, any of the modulation textures, you can now use your video clips. All right, you see that it transitions between them. And you can also now use this as a mixer. So each one of these video clips has a level. And now we can fade between video clips. And you can fade between camera input as well. So all of your cameras will show up right here too. Now we're adding in some of the camera input. So this is basically how it works. It's fairly straightforward. I think it's definitely a non-trivial improvement in the way the video texture is organized. So you have various mix controls right here. You have a scale where you can just zoom the entire thing in and out. I think there's also aspect ratio stuff. So yeah, another couple bits of technicality. So right now, your video clips stay at the same resolution and the same aspect ratio. If they are greater than 1080p, they'll get downscaled though, because there's no reason to have that playing at a high resolution, because it'll just waste the resources of the synth. But if you play normal HD clips, the aspect ratio should be at the correct thing, but you might need to mess around with this if you're playing 640 by 480 clips or square clips or stuff like that. So in the future, I'll get this detected automatically, but right now it's basically just set up by default for HD. You can also pan and zoom this stuff around. And these make good modulation targets as well. But just a quick example of how you can use this like elsewhere. So let's go in here and just load the stock fractal patch. We'll go into the texture module right here. And now we'll load the video texture down here. Now we just have the video camera. You can kind of see. and we'll change that to one of the video clips we have loaded on here. You can add some transparency. So yeah, now we're basically just using a video texture on the synth. This one's not too bad either. And I think that might be it. Again, this is a new feature on release 132. Yeah, I hope you guys try it out. Let me know if you guys run into any issues or anything like that in the comments. Thanks a lot.